Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Preston here. So today, this is my prediction for Adrien the Problem Broner versus Bill Hutchinson. First and foremost, I really don't know who the hell this Bill Hutchinson dude is. He literally just came out of nowhere to fight Adrien Broner. And the thing is, this is a must-win fight for Adrien the Problem Broner. Because if he doesn't win this fight, dude, I do not want to see Adrien Broner anywhere in the boxing ring ever again. No matter what promotion it is, I don't want to see his ass anywhere, bro. Literally, this is a must-win fight for Adrien the Problem Broner. But alright, let's just get to it. Let's make this video short. Alright, Adrien Broner versus Bill Hutchinson. Let's start off with Adrien the Problem Broner. So this is Adrien Broner. If Adrien Broner comes in committed in this fight and not joke around, he can easily beat Hutchinson. Because I feel like in a lot of the time, even in his like pro days, you know, when he was actually in his prime, he would sometimes joke around, you know, like mostly against people like Marcos Maidana. He would just joke around, you know, and he wouldn't really fight smart, you know, at least like how we would think he would. But in this fight against Bill Hutchinson, dude, he got to really be on his P's and Q's. Because Bill Hutchinson isn't any sucker, you know. Like, hold on, guys. Let me drink some water. I'm not saying, you know, he's anything like, you know, like of a problem in like the league or in like, you know, in the rankings. But for a guy like Adrien Broner, this is going to be another guy just like Giovanni Santiago. The reason why is because I feel like Hutchinson versus Santiago would be a really good fight. You know, and they're both kind of like, even though they both have different styles, but they both kind of have like kind of like the same thing in common, where you know they're not really ranked, you know, but Bill Hutchinson, he's more like he more kind of like stands more technical. I feel like Santiago more just stands in front of you more than anything else. But I mean, next, excuse me. Next is Broner has to use his defense and mix up with his offense because I'm sure Broner still has the speed. Because even though Broner is old and he might be a little bit out of shape now, because now what I see, bro, I see a lot of chubbiness on Broner. You know, I don't really see that much muscle. But I mean, his speed has to still be there. I'll be beyond sad if Adrien Broner's speed is not there. Because he really has to have speed in this fight. Because if he doesn't have speed in this fight, Hutchinson is literally just gonna pick him apart. Because I feel like Broner is gonna want to get hit that many times by Hutchinson. I mean, I really think that he could take shots by Hutchinson, but I feel like, you know, I feel like he would struggle if like he gets hit too many times because Hutchinson is still a strong fighter. You know, he's still a strong fighter and he's able to like, you know, keep you away. And the thing is, well, I'll get to that in a minute because, you know, I don't want to spoil too many of the techniques that Hutchinson has because Hutchinson, the thing is with Hutchinson is that, you know, like he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. But decent fighter. Also, Broner has to use his counters in the whole fight because that's pretty much what his only chance is in this fight. Because I really don't think that Broner is like, you know, is gonna do good just being the aggressor. I feel like he can't really do that. I mean I mean he can, but I feel like just his confidence isn't really there anymore. You know, and that's the thing. If he comes in with his confidence level in his fight, like he needs to counter against this guy. Even if he doesn't have confidence, he needs to stay focused and not get distracted by any of the ring girls or anything, you know, and shit. And he actually needs to go in and outbox this Hutchinson dude. Because he most definitely can. But I feel like, you know, he just really got to be on his P's and Q's on this fight. because Hutchinson got power. He got power, and that power can like frustrate Broner and make him think more about when he wants to come in. So he really got to, and also adding on to this, Broner has to always answer, just like how he said with the counter. He just always has to answer. And the thing is also, Broner got to throw more punches, dude. That's one of his problems, is that Broner doesn't really throw that many punches because he thinks too much when he fights, dude. There's nothing wrong with thinking, but the thing is, you need to think, but then you also need to just throw your shots, dude. Like, don't just obliviously think, because he overthinks a lot of the time. And also, whenever Adrien Broner counters, he has to throw more combos at Hutchinson, because I feel like he can't just stay there and just counter. I mean, he can, but Hutchinson will throw more than one punch. So the thing is though, but it's also to make it more of like a unanimous type of fight for Broner. Because if he can do that, counter, but then answer more with like combos and stuff like that, he can easily school the shit out of Hutchinson. Because then he'll make it look easy in this fight, and shit like that. But that's all I got for Adrien Broner. Next up, Bill Hutchinson. He is a good power puncher. He comes forward, and he also got good angles. But the thing is, though, is that he's not very good at his footwork because his footwork is really slow, and he's also very basic, but the thing is, though, I will say, yeah, I don't know if I said this or not. I probably did, but I'm going to say this again. He does got good angles because he might have slow footwork, but he still knows how to move side to side and land his shots to make you kind of make the opponent brush off their shots off of the other fighter. If you guys know what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys necessarily know what I'm saying, but I mean, I know what I'm saying. But like if he does that in this fight, he could give Broner a lot of trouble. And the thing is though, I really hope Hutchinson is ready, because he's gonna be throwing a lot of punches, because if Broner comes in, countering and then answering with combos and stuff like that, he's gonna need to answer back with some power punches, and stuff like that. And I don't know if he has the cardio to go. I don't know how many rounds this fight is. I kind of just jumped to the fight to get this prediction out, but he got to be ready, because if he's not ready in this fight, I feel like Adrien Broner is just gonna just be in control the whole time, because Hutchinson is a power puncher and he throws mostly power punches. Even though the dude only got 9 knockouts, I just read over here, but he does only throw power shots, and that could waste his energy in this fight, because I don't know if he bend the distance like how he is in this fight against a guy like Adrien Broner, because Adrien Broner, he been going 10 rounders, 12 rounders, all of his career. Hutchinson is now getting the opportunity to get this. So I don't know. Is he going to have the energy? I don't know, man. But if he does, and if he can hang with Broner, then he can win this fight. But my final prediction for this fight: if Adrien Broner comes in ready and more focused, I feel like he can win. Broner does got a little bit of a tough task though, because Hutchinson got power, but if he can manage to keep his distance and little bit to land shots and block Hutchinson's punches or avoid occasional hits, because Broner could swing with Hutchinson if he wants to, and that will add on in this fight. But my final prediction for this fight, either way, shape, or form, even if Hutchinson is going to win this fight, I'm still going to roll with Adrien the Problem Broner by a unanimous decision. But even like without the biasness, I feel like Adrien is just more, even though he holds on to his shots, He got more. The thing is, Adrien Broner got more experience. And the thing is, if he wants to, he could be more like consistent with his shots and like more smarter, you know. It's just he got to be like more focused. Because when he's focused, Adrien got a good high ring IQ. Like, well, not high, but he doesn't have like high ring IQ, but he most definitely can though. Because when he's on his P's and Q's, he has good ring IQ, you know. And in this fight, I feel like he's going to be confident in this fight. I feel like Adrien is really going to want to win this fight. And I ain't going to lie to you. I wouldn't be surprised if Adrien Broner stops Bill Hutchinson. Because Adrien Broner got quick hands. No matter how old Adrien Broner is, he's still got that speed on him. You know, and that's the main reason why I'm picking him to beat Bill Hutchinson. So there you have it. That's my prediction. I got Adrien the Problem Broner by a unanimous decision or a supposed stoppage in this fight. That was my nana, guys. But, alright guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm Preston, and peace out.